This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The Kentucky Wildcats back in action tomorrow night, back at Rupp Arena hosting the struggling Missouri Tigers. Missouri enters its game with Kentucky on a 4-game losing streak, but its last win was a 15-point victory over Auburn, who just recently beat the Wildcats. UK assistant coach Tony Barbee says despite the results, Missouri is playing much better as of late.
They present a big challenge. If you look at their last 3 games, they're playing very well. I mean, they led at Texas A&M late in the second half. They led a lot of the game at South Carolina and played them close, a team that's been leading the league for most of the year. And they played Georgia well at home. And so you look at the last 3 games, they'll mix up their defenses, man. Been playing a lot of zone lately. And they have some guards. Wes Clark is one of the better guards in the league.
The Wildcats back in action tomorrow night at Rupp Arena hosting Missouri. In Southeastern Conference action, game time set for 9 o'clock on the SEC Network. Missouri enters the game 8-11, Kentucky 15-4. The Wildcats have never lost to the Tigers, winning all 8 meetings, 6 of those 8 by double digits. Well, 10 finalists for the 2015 Kentucky Sportsman of the Year award, but only 1 winner, and it's a horse. American Pharoah had a record-setting year on the track and on the ballot. He won the first Triple Crown since affirmed in 1978 and topped that off with a win in the Breeders' Cup, finishing the horse racing Grand Slam. Of the 163 ballots cast for the award, American Pharoah was named on 150 of them and received a record 141 first-place votes. UK men's basketball coach John Calipari finished in second. I voted for American Pharoah on my ballot. Bob Huggins and number 9 West Virginia hosting Kansas State tonight in Morgantown. Let's go to the highlights. There is Coach Huggins. Spent some time at Kansas State. First half, Mountaineers up 6. Jayshawn Page, the former Commodore, lets it rain. The Rainbow 3 gives the home team a 9-point lead. West Virginia running off the miss. Javon Carter ahead to Daxter Miles Jr. That's an easy layup. Lead is now 8. Carter now getting the points, rattles home the 3, pushing the lead back out to 9. On the run again, Miles Jr. up to Jonathan Holton. Look at the acrobatic layup. And then the capper off the turnover. Carter, the strong take to the rim for the two-handed stuff. No problem for the Mountaineers. 70-55. Page with 12 points for West Virginia. Coming into tonight, there was only 1 slot left to fill in on the boys All-A-State tournament bracket, and that was in the 13th region. Pineville and Oneida Baptist playing tonight for the title. Winner heads to Frankfort. OBI hasn't been to state since 1992. We begin with the U-Pike top play contender. Pineville up 6 at the half. Second half, Cody Carnes dunking all over Noble Zika. That gets everybody going, but he's not done. Another U-Pike top play contender, this time Mountain Lions on the break. Tucker Woolham gets it up to Carnes for the one-handed flush. No one in his way this time. Pineville up 15. OBI yet to score in the second half. Third quarter belonged to Carnes. The nifty spin move in the layup. He goes for 27 points, 11 boards. Fourth quarter, OBI staying in it. Trey Stout, good defense, gets the steal, gets the layup at the other end. And then Stout with the 3-ball this time from the wing, and it's a 10-point game. But for the first time since 2009, Pineville is headed to the All-A-State tournament 68-57.
You know, our night's not over. We like to enjoy it, but we're going to enjoy it when we walk in the locker room, get them out, and we're going to start preparing for University Heights. We got a lot of film to get over tonight and a lot of work, so we got several hours tonight to do, but it's going to be a pleasure.
So the Mountain Lions are All-A-State bound for the 3rd time in program history, first time since '09. They will play in Frankfort Thursday morning at 10 o'clock against the Blazers of University Heights. Pineville currently sits at 15-4 on the season. The Blazers an even 500 at 10-10. Now, while the boys will not begin until Thursday, 3 coverage area girls teams will open state tournament play tomorrow in Frankfort. Up first is number 3 Shelby Valley, making its first appearance since 2008. The Lady Cats will play Danville at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Number 5 Harlan, making its 3rd consecutive trip, will play at 11:30 against Bracken County. And the final game of the day at 9:30 tomorrow night, number 7 Breathitt County will play the Scotties from Glasgow. Well, we're less than 2 weeks away from Super Bowl 50 right here on WYMT, but workers at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California have been preparing the new facility to host the big game for weeks. Lynn Ramirez of CBS affiliate KPIX in San Francisco takes an in-depth look at what is going on in and around the stadium.
Levi Stadium always looms large, but now it's literally supersized.
If you have tickets, we'll come.
And already drawing a crowd 12 days before the game.
This part of Santa Clara is been completely made over, you know. And I'm like, what's going on? Where's the party?
Outside the stadium, huge entertainment pavilions are taking shape in the parking lot. And the tent and trailer city for worldwide media coverage is already up and running. Inside, the Lombardi Trophy sets the stage.
Oh, awesome. Lucky. We are very lucky to have Super Bowl here.
Work crews are turning 49ers Scarlet into Super Bowl gold. New luxury suites are being built in the side end zone areas, and the field is being prepped up to take on both the players and the halftime performers.
You know, they took TV into consideration when they built the stadium.
CBS Sports is all set to unveil new technology for Super Bowl 50, 36 extra cameras, super slow-mo, and 360-degree views are all part of the game plan.
We bring everything out. We have all the toys. We have no excuses. You know, we've got to be able to show you every single angle.